Hello. I went running this morning, and I've been doing it a bit more lately. There's a particular kind of high that I get from running that I don't get from anything else. I can't quite put my finger on why that is. Maybe it's a primeval thing, I don't know. So I experiment with it, and sometimes I walk, and sometimes I just tell myself to keep moving, and other times I do sprints up hills and different things. And I don't like running on tarmac or road, so I try and find softness underfoot, whether it be a trail run or a sports field or something like that. And today I went into the forest at Newlands, and I don't like driving to places to run. It just seems a bit bonkers to me. It somehow defies laws of nature. So next time I'll bicycle, note to self. And I got to the forest, and I wasn't feeling hugely energetic, but I did my bit, and it was gorgeous, just gorgeous being in nature. I hugged a tree. Hug a tree, just hold it, feel the depth of the roots, and breathe in the bark. I mean, forest bathing is a real thing, so yeah, I invite you to try that. It's a little bit, what's the word, embarrassing, is, what are people, this guy hugging a tree, but just to notice the embarrassment and work through it. And then I was finishing the run, and I heard this behind me of someone running very fast, and this person just like ran so fast past me, and it was a young man looking very athletic and very fit. Just the pace was extraordinary, and I only had about less than a kilometre to go. I don't know, half a kilometre, something like that, not far. And my first thought was, stay with him, just stay with him. And I hadn't pushed myself really. I don't know, about 3Ks, but I'm not particularly fit, but it was like, so my first thought was, stay with him. And my second thought was, don't be ridiculous. So I did stay with him, and I kept up with him, not up, right up with him, but I was about 3 or 4 meters behind him at full tilt, like, and anyway, luckily it was not very far, and so that's I thought it was a dog behind me here. The next door neighbour's over there. Sorry, I'm just going to carry on recording. Sorry, that really was very strange. So yeah, and then we had a really nice chat, and I said to him, oh, thanks for that. I really needed that. Would never have done what I just did without you. And then I told him about this book called Running with the Kenyans, which I haven't actually read. A lot of the best books that I've ever read have been ones that I've never read because the title is so powerful. And Running with the Kenyans, my friend Len told me about this guy who went running with the Kenyans, and the pace was blistering, and he thought, there's no way I can keep up. And then because he said, he has to keep reserves back, and then he decided he was going to experiment and just run fast at the pace that they ran, and he amazed himself at how much longer he could keep up. And so what I noticed is just how much we keep in reserve, like, whether it's running or love or relationships or health, like, I've got to hold some back. But what if actually we went maximum and discovered that there's just wells of strength and power? There's a beautiful quote by William James, which is kind of informing me as I speak. And we discovered there was just so much more, So it was just an exquisitely beautiful experience this morning. I'm super grateful to him. His name was Stephen Black, and I did a little video recording, but I just thought I'd give some context to who that man was and what a contribution he was to me. Enjoy.